Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sonny apprehends a mysterious intruder, and the perpetrator is revealed. General Hospital teasers predict a dramatic 5 days ahead. The daytime soap has just released a preview video for the week of March 17th to 21st, and the poop is ready to hit the fan in Port Charles. From Harrison Chase discovering that Dante Falconeri was the father of Brooklyn Quartermain Chase's teen kid to Carly Spencer's medical problem, the GH teaser suggests that turmoil will break out in the little town this week. Fans have been particularly captivated by the video's last seconds, which show a masked intruder coming into Sonny Corinthos' new home at night and snooping about. Sonny stops the individual before they leave after they examine their watch and appear to come upon some sort of device. In actuality, the mob boss is holding a revolver and is ready to shoot as he asks the unknown invader if they have forgotten something. It's unclear whether the individual is male or female because they are completely covered, but one thing is certain, they are in a lot of danger. Sonny will have the intruder just where he wants them, behind the barrel of his revolver. As a result, they won't be able to evade detection. How they got inside his house is a marvel in and of itself, and Sonny most likely gave the security crew a heads up or will at some point. Regardless, the intruder will not leave until they explain themselves. After all, the crime lord is still hurting from the explosion in his penthouse that nearly killed his son, Michael Corinthos. Michael is alive and healing from third-degree burns in a German facility, but Sonny's desire for vengeance remains unabated. He's been on edge since the incident, and he won't let a masked intruder get away. But who is behind the mask? Sonny's new house was originally owned by Valentin Cassadine, and he knows his way around, so might he be the one who broke in? But what is he looking for? Fans know he's in Port Charles, so it's possible. However, the invader could be a woman, which may or may not soften Sonny's resolve. General Hospital spoilers suggest that whoever it is, Sonny will uncover them, and the intruder will have a lot to answer. Will this person also help the mob boss get closer to the person responsible for his penthouse explosion? Only time will tell. General Hospital preview week of March 17th, Carly collapses, Sonny's shocking intruder, and BLQ's baby daddy bomb. General Hospital teasers indicate that a preview video has been released for the week of March 17th, 2025. It depicts Brooklyn Quartermain telling Harrison Chase about her baby daddy. Carly Spencer collapses after drinking poisoned champagne. In addition, Sonny Corinthos holds a gun and an intruder in his home. Brooklyn Quartermain's baby daddy. The preview video starts with Brooklyn and Chase. BLQ prepares to dump more bombshells on her husband. After Lulu Spencer's, the truth will be revealed. The blonde was serious when she stated she would tell Dante Falconeri the truth if Brooklyn didn't. Before BLQ tells Dante, she needs to inform her husband. Harrison Chase, it's complicated over with Chase. He's been fairly understanding of everything BLQ has told him regarding the pregnancy thus far. So, while she understands how difficult it will be to tell him about Dante, she is confident that he would be understanding and patient. However, it appears that Chase does not react well. Chase informs his wife that this affects everything. Could telling the truth cost Brooklyn the love of her life? Carly Spencer's champagne poisoning. General Hospital spoilers for the week of March 17th state that the preview footage also features Carly with a bottle of champagne. Carly thinks it's not excellent, and the label has partially pulled off. Jack Brennan rushes in and urgently orders her to stop. Unfortunately, it is too late. Carly collapses and grabs her chest. General Hospital preview, week of March 17th, 2025. The closing shot depicts a mystery but skinny figure clothed in all black creeping inside a home. They appear to be pouring gas around, preparing to finish the work started when Michael Corinthos was burned. However, Sonny is prepared and waiting. With an angry expression on his face, Sonny cocks his gun. Sonny points his rifle as the strange intruder slowly peeks behind them. The mob leader responds, "Forgot something?" Clearly, Sonny will want to see the face of his invader. When the mask comes off, who will Sonny see? While Sonny would ordinarily kill them, something tells me there will be a major twist. Eva LaRue's bombshell on General Hospital. Marco is Natalia's son, and Blaze is returning. According to General Hospital spoilers, fans can expect a handful of major narrative twists in the near future. Eva LaRue recently took to Instagram and shared a snapshot that revealed some intriguing details about her current story. Fans are aware that Natalia is embroiled in a mysterious arc centered on Jen Sidwell. It turns out she is the criminal's ex-wife, however, no one in Port Charles is aware of this. Furthermore, few details concerning their relationship or the reason for their breakup have been disclosed. Having said that, LaRue's latest Instagram post revealed two major spoilers about her character. On Sunday, March 16th, LaRue shared a selfie of herself with her new co-worker, Adrian Anchondo, and previous colleague, Jacqueline Grace Lopez. The caption said, "Me hashtag General Hospital Familia grinning face with big eyes hashtag my kids at General Hospital app." The shot included tags for both Anchondo and Lopez. Even more intriguing, Lopez and Anchondo now follow each other on Instagram. There's a lot to understand here, so let's start with Anchondo's debut as Marco in the Thursday, March 13th program. Fans witnessed sparks fly between him and Lucas Jones, as the two not only kissed but also spent the night together. Now it appears that Marco has a deeper relationship to Port Charles. It appears that he is Eloy Ramirez, Natalia's son and Blaze's sibling, as previously reported. There's also a strong probability that he's Sidwell's son, but this is all supposition. Then there's the fact that Lopez appears in the shot with LaRue and Anchondo. Blaze hasn't shown on the canvas since August 2024, when she left town to go on tour with Miguel Morez. Is Lopez returning to Port Charles, or did she just make an appearance for the photo that will reveal Marco is actually Eloy? It appears to be a lot of work for General Hospital producers to bring in Lopez for a simple mom and kids portrait, so Blaze is likely to return even if for a brief period of time. Blaze and Eloy have difficult connections with their mothers, so what will bring them both to the little town to visit? General Hospital spoilers hint to plenty of twists and turns for Natalia and her children, as well as the dynamics between her and Sidwell, so fans will have to remain glued to the soap to find out what happens next. General Hospital spoilers, Tracy has a new scheduling plan and storyline. According to General Hospital spoilers, Tracy is poised to become the focus of attention in the fictional town of Port Charles. And for many admirers, this is undoubtedly a positive thing. General Hospital spoilers, Tracy has a new scheming plan and storyline. According to the most recent General Hospital spoilers, Tracy's conflict with Drew has Brooke Lynn rethinking her every action. In a new ad, Tracy, Brooke Lynn, and Chase are all in the parlor when Gio enters. Tracy inquires whether the young man spotted any government officials or bulldozers as he approached the driveway. Brooke Lynn, perplexed, then inquires about her grandmother's activities. There is clearly something going on, but Tracy isn't ready to admit it just yet. This also suggests she'll be a part of a major plot coming ahead. Of course, the internet had a lot to say about the situation. Some General Hospital fans even said, a promo featuring Tracy definitely increases attention. Another fan remarked, Tracy is doing what she always does. Protects the family. Brooke Lynn, on the other end, has her own secrets. Meanwhile, as many General Hospital viewers are aware, Tracy has returned to full-time to fill Monica's absence. Viewers believe that Monica should transfer the keys to Tracy to keep the chaotic Quartermain family in check. General Hospital spoilers, what is Tracy cooking? Tracy reminded Monica years ago, we're Quartermains, we've got each other's backs. She has always fiercely protected her family, so it should come as no surprise that she is about to do it again. Stay tuned for more. Drew Quartermain's reputation in Port Charles is in ruins, making him an ideal target for manipulation. As an adulterer and a soiled politician, he has plenty of adversaries, and Selena Wu is eager to capitalize on his demise. Their union is turning out to be a perilous one, with both groups playing their own games and leveraging any dirt they can unearth. Curtis Ashford is pursuing Drew, aiming to bring him down after getting burned in business. He's scheduled a meeting with another congressman in the hopes of gaining leverage, but Drew isn't one to back down easy. He may have an ace up his sleeve, thanks to the new information Selena has obtained. Curtis may believe he's poised to strike a crushing blow, but with Selena involved, the tables could swing in Drew's favor. Brad Cooper, Selena's hesitant nephew, is at the center of this twisted disaster, having once again found himself caught up in a web of deception. After being forced into a corner, Brad divulged a tasty piece of information: Portia Robinson tampered with lab results at General Hospital. Brad initially used this knowledge for his own blackmail strategy, but when Selena discovered it, she saw an opportunity to gain even more control. Drew, who is already in a relationship with Selena, may be given this incriminating evidence against Portia in exchange for something Selena wants. The consequences might be disastrous. Portia's career would be destroyed if the truth was out, and Curtis, as a faithful protector, would go to any length to protect her from the consequences. Drew is now in a powerful position, one that he can exploit to persuade Curtis to back off. The man previously recognized for his honesty is no longer playing fairly. If Drew chooses to use this advantage against Curtis, their animosity will reach unprecedented heights, with no limit to how far either will go. Brad's proclivity for getting himself into trouble means that his participation in this deadly game may make him a target. As tensions mount, Port Charles prepares for another dramatic clash, and Drew may be on the verge of reaching his lowest moment yet. GH spoilers: Charlotte's daring heist of Helena's dagger, Sidwell loses grip on Alexis frame-up. According to General Hospital spoilers and updates, Charlotte Cassadine may once again exhibit her dark side after splitting from Valentin Cassadine. This sequence of events could lead Charlotte down a perilous path, so let's look at the possible route of her plot. Jen Sidwell seems obsessed with the Cassadines. Jen Sidwell appears to have a strong interest in all things Cassadine, and this could very well extend to Charlotte whenever she returns to Port Charles. Sidwell loses control. One may readily imagine Sidwell urging Charlotte to return to her previous home and explore the stables at Windmere once more. Sidwell may have his own intentions for Charlotte, but his schemes could easily unravel due to her curiosity. Imagine Charlotte doing an investigation and discovering the knife used by Helena Cassadine to murder Alexis Davis's mother. If Charlotte discovers the dagger's connection to Helena, she will surely become interested right away. Charlotte wore Helena's necklace for a while, left to her by Victor Cassadine. We must remember that Victor Cassadine left Helena's necklace to Charlotte in his will, prompting her to wear it for a time while supposedly appreciating her cunning grandmother. It's possible that Charlotte's admiration for Helena will revive, driving her to pursue Anna Devane again. The loss of Valentin may arouse angry emotions in Charlotte, driving her desire to cause Anna pain. Alternatively, if Charlotte gets her hands on the dagger, she might find a new use for it. The possibilities are limitless if Charlotte accepts her inner Helena and lets her thoughts travel into darker territory. What if Charlotte stole the dagger and used it on someone unexpectedly? Regardless of the circumstances, it would be fascinating if Charlotte decided to use that blade at some point. She could target whomever she saw as her papa's enemy. This action could undermine Sidwell's plans to frame Alexis, causing confusion while also infusing some excitement into the plot. Will Sidwell lose control of his sophisticated plan? What if Charlotte manages to swipe that dagger and target someone Sidwell never saw coming, such as himself? With our ABC soap predictions, Charlotte's return to Port Charles is certain to bring unexpected twists, so keep a lookout for all the intriguing happenings ahead. Upcoming spoilers suggest that Sidwell's methods may need to be reconsidered as events progress. General Hospital spoilers: the fans fight, should Kelly Monaco leave or stay on GH? According to General Hospital spoilers, Sam McCall died months ago, but her memory and Kelly's continue to live on. With news this week that Kelly has paired up with her old gal pal Shauna Moakler for a scandalous new podcast, GH fans are wondering if Kelly will break the ice on her show with some dirt on her time on the hit Sutzer. No one could believe it when it was revealed that Sam will be murdered off the show in a very genuine fashion, implying she would never return. Is Kelly finally ready to reveal the nasty truth about what transpired behind the scenes? General Hospital spoilers: Bad Bunnies. Kelly and Shauna's podcast, Bad Bunnies, appears to be just the kind of gossip channel we need to clear the air and set the record right on why the popular performer was fired after 21 years on General Hospital. Was there hatred towards other cast members? Did Kelly do something wrong? Was this due to her refusal to accept pay discussions, as rumored? Was there discrimination or bias in the writing or hiring decisions? Following Ingo Rademacher's ongoing appeal for discrimination and wrongful termination after his religious exemption for the COVID-19 vaccine was denied, despite ABC accepting exemptions from other staff members, Kelly may turn up the heat on what it's really like to work for the network and GH Productions. Spoilers leak: Steve Burton may not like this. There have been whispers for several years that Sam and Jason Morgan's relationship was considerably more serious than Kelly and Steve's. While they appeared to be wonderful friends at first, something changed with time. When it was revealed that Kelly was departing due to a post by Dominic Zamprogna, the fans went crazy. Most people were outraged by the decision to let her go, and both internet and grassroots campaigns arose to resist it. Despite this, Kelly said her final goodbyes to Sam, who died on October 30, 2023. How did Steve feel about that? If there was any hatred, you would not have realized it from his sincere goodbye at Sam's bedside that day. Frank Valentini has some explaining to do. Will his feet be held to the fire when Kelly and Shauna discuss what truly transpired last fall? Will Sam uncover the secret that so many people believe lurks behind this move that has forever altered her and viewers' futures? Is it feasible that there is no there? We doubt it, but whether we hear about it or not remains to be determined. We don't yet know when Bad Bunnies will premiere. Sonny Corinthos may face serious risk if a copycat killer decides to utilize Cyrus Renault's hallmark approach on him. Given Sonny's pre-existing heart problems, a digitalis overdose could be a discreet yet lethal means to complete the task that an unknown opponent had previously attempted. The elements are fitting into place for a possible attack, and Sonny's decision to postpone surgery may make him even more susceptible. The bungled penthouse explosion was plainly intended to kill Sonny, but Michael Corinthos was caught in the destruction. Whoever planned that attack will undoubtedly attempt another hit. This time, instead of a huge public spectacle, a more measured and discreet strategy might be used. A digitalis overdose would simulate a natural cardiac crisis, keeping the perpetrator's hands clean while putting Sonny on the verge of death. Sidwell remains a prominent suspect in the continuous threats to Sonny. Even if he wasn't responsible for the initial penthouse attack, he's still making daring moves against Sonny. He is also well aware of Sonny's cardiac problem as a result of the cardiologist appointment. With Natalia Ramirez on Sonny's side, Sidwell may have a personal interest in seeing his opponent diminished. If he wants to maintain his public image while inflicting a fatal blow, organizing a copycat killing would be the ideal strategy. Sonny's health situation at General Hospital could escalate, leaving his loved ones scurrying to save him. The PCPD may believe a faithful Cyrus disciple is continuing on their leader's legacy, creating a convenient distraction that allows the true mastermind, possibly Sidwell, to avoid detection. If the plot is carried out perfectly, Sonny could be fighting for his life before anyone discovers he's been poisoned. Of course, Sonny has survived innumerable assassination attempts, and this one will most certainly be no exception. However, a near-death experience may cause him to reassess his options, especially his unwillingness to have heart surgery. It may also drive him to investigate further into who is truly behind these growing attacks. With Cyrus gone, his lethal techniques may carry on through someone else, perpetuating his evil legacy. As the walls close in on Sonny, his next battle may take place in a hospital ward, battling for his life against an attacker who knows exactly where to strike. Drew Quartermain appears intent to kill Jason Morgan by any means necessary, raising the possibility that he is cooperating with Jack Brennan to frame Jason for Cyrus Renault's death. With so many factors at play, it's becoming evident that Drew is more than simply a crooked politician, he's a guy with a grudge. Drew's connection with Jens Sidwell has already made him an accessory to several assassination attempts. Sidwell is the primary suspect in the bombing of Sonny Corinthos' penthouse, and his desire for power is clear. Despite Sidwell's deadly reputation, Drew is ready to do business with him, even planning a hostile takeover of Sonny's peers. This demonstrates that Drew's desire for supremacy in Port Charles overrides any morality or loyalty he formerly had. Aside from his devious political tactics, Drew is also exploiting his personal ties to further his own interests. His affair with Nina Reeves is for more than just attraction, it's also about acquiring control over her daughter, Willow Corinthos. Drew has effectively positioned himself as a guardian and confidant by creating a schism between Willow and Michael Corinthos, despite his ulterior motives. To make matters worse, he continues to lie Willow, concealing the truth about his encounter with Jason and manipulating the narrative to his benefit. One of Drew's most heinous betrayals concerns Sam McCall's children. Prior to her death, Sam had Drew vow that he would always keep the children together, ensuring that they remained a family. However, Drew has done the exact opposite. When Jason moved into the Quartermaine mansion, Drew elected to leave, resulting in a needless separation. Drew refuses to let go of his hatred toward Jason, thus Sam's children rarely see each other anymore. His deception and manipulation have turned what should have been a cohesive family into a disjointed chaos. The largest question is how the WSB came into possession of Jason's DNA. While Jason had previous dealings with Brennan, there's no logical reason Brennan would have Jason's hair or any other biological sample. Drew, on the other hand, could very easily have planted it. Given their same DNA, Drew may have found the ideal technique to blame Jason while leaving no evidence of his own involvement. If Carly Spencer begins to connect the dots, particularly given her growing concerns about Jocelyn Jack's involvement with Brennan, she may be the one to discover the truth. If Drew is truly working with Brennan, one slip-up might bring everything crumbling down. A public sighting of them together could reveal their relationship, pushing Brennan's hand and unraveling the entire plan. Drew's insatiable need for power has already cost him his morality. If the tables flip, it could cost him everything else as well. Next on GH, Brooklyn's truth shatters Chase, Carly's party turns deadly with poisoned champagne, and Sonny confronts a terrifying visitor. General Hospital spoilers and updates for the week of Monday, March 17th to Friday, March 21st include bombshell disclosures, someone who has been poisoned, and someone else caught in the act. Brooklyn Chase reveals a stunning truth, Carly Spencer gets poisoned, and Valentin Cassadine is caught in the act. Shocking revelations, Brooklyn is having a serious chat with her husband, Harrison Chase, and informs him, "I never told you who my baby's father is." Chase reeled, shouting, "It changes everything." And a flicker of Dante Falconeri appears. Chase's world is shattered because Dante is his PCPD partner, and he appears to have no knowledge Brooklyn and Dante were linked. The couple had agreed to keep no secrets between them, but this is a very old secret, about 21 years old, to be exact. Chase is now presented with a dilemma. Dante is unaware of this, perhaps he should tell him. Pretty poisoned Carly is still with Jack Brennan in his Metro Court apartment, where they spent the night in bed for their first amorous encounter. Little did she know Valentin was present. Jack believes the champagne has been changed, possibly poisoned, because the label has been changed. She drinks some, claiming it is so nice. Jack smacks the drink from her hand and yells, "Don't!" But it's too late, and she passes out from the poison immediately. Realizing what's happened, she whispers, "Oh my God." Jack catches her as she passes out, and they will soon arrive to the hospital, where Anna Devane will be summoned, according to a first-look photo in Soap Opera Digest. Valentin was spotted prowling around the suite near the end of Friday, March 14th's program. Caught in the act. Valentin is removing a lockbox from his previous residence, which he bought last year for himself, Anna, and Charlotte Cassadine. There looks to be a secret panel in the hearth around the fireplace, and he must pick the lock to get access. What he may not realize is that Sonny Corinthos, who just moved in last week, has caught Valentin in the act, and Sonny is furious. In fact, he appears downright scary. Valentin is clothed in black from head to toe and has his face covered, so it's assumed that it's Valentin. Who else could it be? Sonny spots him removing the lockbox from the panel, which has now been removed, and asks, "Forgot something?" GH spoilers, Gio teams up with Brooklyn to find the baby she abandoned? According to General Hospital spoilers, Brooklyn Quartermaine is determined to find out the truth about the kid she gave up for adoption, but she may not have to do so alone. In a stunning twist, Giovanni Gio Palmieri may be the one to assist her on her adventure, unknowing that the search could lead directly to him. Brooklyn was furious with her mother and grandma this week, so she went stargazing with Gio outside the Quartermaine family crypt. His wordless encouragement meant more to her in that moment than she had anticipated. As Brooklyn and Gio get closer, might their friendship lead them to discover a truth that could change everything? General Hospital spoilers, the mother-son bond. In recent months, Brooklyn and Gio have developed an obvious bond. Whether it's their shared Quartermaine heritage, their fiery personalities, or their natural affinity, they've formed an unusual but intriguing team in the Q Mansion. Gio has proven to be someone Brooklyn can trust, and that trust may soon extend to something far more personal, her long-buried truth about the kid she abandoned. Brooklyn has hidden her heartache for years, but now that she's determined to seek answers, she may find herself relying on Gio in unexpected ways. Could their budding connection lead to an unbreakable collaboration in discovering the truth that they are mother and son? As Brooklyn wrestles with her feelings, she may decide to confide in Gio, entrusting him with one of her life's most important secrets. If she does, it is not surprising that Gio will step in and offer his assistance. His inventiveness, dedication, and desire to prove himself make him the ideal companion for Brooklyn as she embarks on the quest for her son. Joe's support may encourage Brooklyn to dig further, pursuing every clue until she finds the answer she's been looking for. But neither of them recognizes that this search is about more than just Brooklyn's history, it's also about Joe's past. As they piece together the jigsaw, will they discover a connection none of them expected? General Hospital spoilers, the shocking truth that could change everything. Imagine the impact when Brooklyn and Gio trace her son's past only to learn the truth. Gio is the child she has been looking for. This discovery would rock the foundations of both their lives and send shockwaves throughout the family. How can Brooklyn deal with the news that the young man she's grown so attached to is actually her long-lost son? And how will Gio deal with the realization that everything he believed about his life was a lie? With family secrets spilling, this twist could be one of the most memorable plots GH has produced in years. Will Brooklyn and Gio be able to salvage their relationship after discovering the truth? Lois Cerullo is feeling the weight of a long-buried truth that is about to be revealed. Brooklyn Quartermain's confession to Harrison Chase has triggered a series of events that could reveal the truth, something Lois is trying to avoid. Chase may be unaware that Dante Falconeri is the biological father, but he is aware that Brooklyn once had a kid whom she placed for adoption. Now that Chase has promised to assist Brooklyn in locating this missing piece of her past, Lois is forced to make an impossible decision, reveal the truth or go to extreme lengths to conceal it even farther. Brooklyn has always assumed that Lois utilized an adoption agency to find a good home for her kid, but the truth is far more convoluted. Instead of going through the legal system, Lois and Gloria Cerullo surreptitiously put the child with a distant family cousin, keeping the truth from everyone, including Brooklyn herself. As Brooklyn begins to seek the truth, Lois is concerned that her carefully built falsehood may implode. There's a danger she'll completely destroy the search, but she doesn't want to upset her daughter with a story of rejection, or worse, invent the concept that the child has died. Instead, Lois might attempt a different type of deception, staging a phony reunion. If Lois wants to retain the secret while also satisfying Brooklyn's yearning for closure, she could learn from Valentin Cassidy's approach. Valentin had devised an intricate plan to persuade Nina Reeves that Sasha Corbin was her long-lost daughter. While his scheme ultimately failed, the concept itself may inspire Lois to pull off something similar. She might locate someone to masquerade as Brooklyn's child, creating the ideal reunion to relieve her daughter's suffering while concealing the truth. Lois has some leeway because Brooklyn never knew the baby's gender. She might arrange for a phony son or daughter, whichever appears more plausible. The risk, of course, is that Brooklyn will develop an emotional bond to this alleged child. If she decides to develop a genuine relationship with them, Lois will face an even more difficult situation. How long could she keep the ruse going before Brooklyn started asking questions? What happens if the real Giovanni Gio Palmieri reappears, threatening to reveal everything? As tensions build, Lois may find herself trapped in a corner. Secrets have a tendency of leaking out in Port Charles, no matter how hard she tries to keep them hidden. If Brooklyn discovers the truth on her own, the consequences could end their relationship forever. The question now is whether Lois is willing to take that risk, or if she will go to even greater lengths to keep her history hidden. General Hospital spoilers, this is how Drew discovered the truth. Is there still an unanswered mystery? That's what many General Hospital fans want to know. Of course, we are discussing how Drew discovered the truth about Portia manipulating Heather's results, prompting him to blackmail her. General Hospital spoilers, this is how Drew found out the truth initially. Selena Wu discovered the information from her nephew Brad and informed Drew. However, there are a few additional details that complicate matters. Of course, many General Hospital fans had something to say about the situation. Some even noted, Brad received a results mismatch notification from the outside lab, so he went into the computer system and ran an audit, which revealed it was Portia. He used the information to blackmail Portia to get off his ass. Then he told his aunt Ms. Wu. Ms. Wu gave the information to Drew to obligate him. Drew is using the information. Another critic wrote, and he told his aunt about Portia because his aunt was forcing him to return to work for her in her mob organization. Selena agreed by offering her dirt on Portia. He didn't have to come work for her. There was also this comment, Cody put a hefty bet with Selena through Brad. He didn't repay it in full. Selena went to Brad and collected. So, technically, Brad did what he did for Cody. She asked Brad to come work for her instead, but he declined because he enjoys his job and being close to Lucas. That's when he utilized the information to pay for both. Selena shared that information with Drew. Thanks so much, Cody. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.